Hi, so today I'm going to talk about major scale harmonization with diminished chords. So we have here on the board the C major scale. The C major scale. Now we're going to harmonize it. Just because we're in the key of C, most of the chords will be harmonized by the C chord. So I will write down here the C chord, which is going to be a C, E, and G. Now, I'm going to add one more note. I'm going to add the sixth of this chord, which is going to be 6 steps up from the root. 6 steps up from the root. So it's going to be C, D, E, F, G, A. So it's going to be A. I'm going to add the note A, just to have some more color. So let's go ahead and harmonize the first note. The first note is C. We have it here. Now, just because this is my melody, the note C is my melody, so I'm going to harmonize. I'm going to add the rest of the voices below the C. So if we have here the note C, below the C we're going to have the note A. Below the A we're going to have the note G. And below the G we're going to have the note E. And this sounds like this. Okay, let's continue to the second note, D. Now, do we have the note D within the C chord? No. So let's skip it and get back to it later. Let's skip to the next note, to the third note in line, which is E. We have it here, E. And let's harmonize it. Let's add the rest of the voices below the E. So we have E as our melody. So let's add below the E, the C. Below the C, let's add the A. And below the A, let's add the G. So this will sound like this. C, D, E. Let's continue to the next note in line, which is F. Do we have the note F here? No. So I'm going to skip it and get back to it later. Let's go to the next note, G. We have it here. Let's harmonize it. Let's add the rest of the voices below the melody, below the G. So below the G we're going to have the E. Below the E we'll have the C. And below the C we're going to have the A. And this will sound like this. C, D, E, F, G, and let's go up to A and harmonize the A. We have the note here. Let's add the rest of the voices. G over here, E below the G, and C below the E. And this sounds like this. C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Do we have the note B here? No, so I'm going to skip it and get back to it later. And let's harmonize our last note, C, which is the same as our first chord, just up an octave. So we're going to harmonize it below the C. I'm going to add the note A. Below the A, I'm going to add the note G. And below the G, I'm going to add the note E. Now we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. So, as you can see, we have the notes of the chord down here within the scale. We have the note C, we have the note E, we have the note G, we have the note A, right? Now, let's harmonize the rest of the notes. So we have here the B, I will write it down here. We have the D, and we have the F. So, let's see, we have the F, right? Down a third, we have the D. Down a third, we have the B. Now, here we have 4 notes, but here we have 3 notes. So we need to add one more note here. So if this is going minor third down to D, and this is going minor third down to B, we're going to add another minor third down to G sharp. So we're going to have a G sharp diminished 7 chord. A G sharp diminished 7 chord. So let's harmonize the rest of the notes. We have D over here. Let's look for it. We have the D. So let's add the rest of the voices below the D. We have D. Below the D, we're going to have the B, G sharp, and I'm going to add the natural sign over here, and below the G sharp I'm going to add the F. So this will sound like this: C, D, E, and let's go up to F. F, we have it here as the melody. Let's add the rest of the voices below the melody. So we're going to have the D here, we're going to have the B, and the G sharp. And this will sound like this: C, D, E, F, G. Right? Now, let's take a look. We have some kind of sequence here. We have a major chord and a diminished chord. A major chord, a diminished chord. A major chord, but we miss one diminished chord over here. Now, let's see. We have the B over here. We have the D over here. And we have the F over here. We miss the G sharp note. So the G sharp, we can add the G sharp note between the G and the A. So I'm going to add the G sharp note over here. And I'm going to add the natural sign over here. And then we're going to have, let's see, the D, right, the F, the B, and the G sharp over here. Let's add the rest of the notes under the G sharp as our melody. We have the G sharp as the melody. We need to add the F below. Below the F we have the D, and then the B. So this will sound like this. C, D, E, F, G, G sharp, A, and let's go to the B. Okay, the B, we have the B over here. Let's add the rest of the notes below the B. So below the B we're going to have the G sharp, and I'm going to add a natural sign over here. Below the G sharp we're going to have the F, and below the F we're going to have the D. And this will sound like this. C, D, E, F, G, G sharp, A, B, and C. And descending, it will sound like this. And this is how we harmonize a major scale with diminished chords.